put these owners, store owners, for those who employ these bike riders, whether it be independent or not independent, if they work for you, you're on the hook. If they cause an accident, owner, you're on the hook because you make sure that those guys have to have their bike registered and insured.
What is so bad about an electric bike or an electric scooter?
They're fast.
They're like bullets in the street, and they don't follow any traffic law.
And everyone on the side has had it with vinyl.
The statistics of deaths and accidents are exactly the same as those with non-motorized bikes.
Unreported. If they were reported, let's see what the numbers are. Now, one thing about riding a highway, state law, any highway that runs above 30 miles an hour, there should be no mopeds or bicycle. Or electric bike cannot have.
I see them on
That's
Ocean
it.
Parkway.
I see them in 278. I see them in 278 or Van Wyck. I see those bikes. They're not supposed to. They're underpowered. Anything above 30 miles an hour, they cannot.
Most of those scooters only go
On the subject of illegal vehicles,
Yeah.
I drive,
Okay.
like some of you here, and there's a lot of trucks and cars that are not registered here, they're registered in other states.
Well, that's NYPD. That's
So the
their-
problem is that a lot of them are not issuing tickets or boots anymore.
I
The
don't know
problem I
why.
have is they're parked next to hydrants,
Yep.
crosswalks, and et cetera. There's a lot of it I see in Midwood, Gravesend, et cetera.
My take is, this is my take. I don't know why. Where's those traffic agents?
And yes, and I
Where
remember
are
not
they?
that long, not that many years ago, they would either have a boot or
Yeah.
be towed away, especially if you're parked by a hydrant.
It seems to me as Republicans, we want less regulation, not more.
We're talking about vehicles with no plates.
Yes.
So you just, we're crying holy murder about 20-mile-an-hour speed limits. But now we want to add a whole host of regulations
Yeah,
on
but you have to keep in mind, with this bike
It's a safety issue.
push, they
Yeah.
want to push the car driver the hell out of the city. They want that, and by making them now have to pay a registration thing, it's a little dig at the little left when you think about it. They love Green New Deal, they love the green energy, and oh, look at the electric bike. Well, screw you, you got to pay for the road too. You know what, if I have to pay for the registration of my car and gas tax for the fuel and all this,
It'd be very difficult for
it's
us.
time to put in.
Well, and of course, you know about
So
that.
maybe we should place the same tax on a pair of sneakers for walking.
Well,
You're using the same
We do
roads.
it sales tax.
You're using the same sidewalks and roads, right?
Perhaps.
I don't think shoe leather.
Now you know about new apartments right now, new housing have to be electric, no more gas. You know about
They
that?
went through.
Yeah.
Okay, which is ridiculous. No, new,
Yeah,
totally, no gas, electric, and that's ridiculous.
And they make us do gas pipe
Our
inspections.
power system unable to handle that.
We're gonna need to use
Number
220 for
two,
that.
we don't have nuclear power, and they try to
There's nothing
promote
to
green. The green doesn't have the energy density that what need to be powered the city. It really needs nuclear. And gas, how can you cook a good piece of steak without gas? All right, Italian food, a bacon pizza without
No coal ovens.
Well, how do you grill?
Grill bacon.
Yeah. So this is crazy, ridiculous, and that's, again, you know who that is.
Yeah.
That's a liberal, progressive, environmental.
If the electric goes out, you got nothing to cook on. If the
Lester,
electric
on
goes out.
the city level, I know it's not on the spot, maybe it is a state. As a homeowner, I'm required, which I did already, a gas pipe inspection every 4 years now. That means I know the Supreme Court just passed something where, with the fishermen, where they don't have to pay for the fishermen to have this government agency on their boat to see, oh yeah, you're doing it right, and they have to pay for that guy to be on their fishing boat, like $1,000 a day. Now the Supreme Court just basically said, no, you shouldn't be subsidizing an inspector because they don't have money.
It should be the Coast Guard.
So now I'm thinking, wow, that Supreme Court just passed that. What about on the city level where they're requiring the landlord to hire an inspector for them? Okay, fine, you have a stupid law that you have to check my gas pipe, then send your city inspector to my house and go ahead and inspect. But no, I have to pay $600, $599, I got a good deal, okay?
You know they're not checking your pipe, right?
No,
We're talking the exposed pipe, they don't really
Right,
even check the
exactly.
gas lines, I know.
Right, exactly.
People hire me for
And
that.
then if you have
It
the
costs
coupling,
$1,000.
right,
That's a
well, I got
city.
$599.
Nice, they have to stop the DOB and the DOT. Those are the first organizations I'm gonna be shutting down when I get into city council.
So that's what they're doing. They're requiring, now next year, I get to have lead paint inspection, because I have a 3-family house, it's not exempt. 2-family and below is exempt.
Oh, that's
but not
that's state
3.
law. Now, that's state law now.
Okay, now let's state, here we go with the lead paint. So that means I have to hire some paint analysis to go into the wall of my 1903 house. I'm sure there's lead paint buried within the walls from the Teddy Roosevelt administration. So as they're doing that, they go, oh, look, you have a little lead paint. I don't have children living in the house. It's okay, tint your house up and go bankrupt. Because it's $600 per apartment, not where I live. So I get to have $1,200 taken out of my pocket. That is totally disgusting. Why do I have to hire someone, number one? Go send your stupid city and your state inspectors.
No.
But that's the thing of why everyone's leaving the city and state, because we can't afford to live in this
Social
hellhole.
state of New York.
Yes, it is. Unless we had to do something, we need to flip unless there's enough common sense.
That's true.
And
You
we're
can't keep
losing-
voting Democrat. You can't, because they're the same insane people that keep on voting for their leadership. And
Well,
their
if you
leadership
live in a
pushes
social
at the
state, there's so
end.
many people who depend on keeping up the socialism that they're gonna vote for them.
Exactly. Well, that's what that's what's going on here. Yes, you have that. You have a lot of people with the handouts, and that's how the little golden candy they give them. The
It's a drug. A handout's a drug. It's a drug.
Exactly. Handout is a drug. People should be
You'd be shocked at
self-reliant.
how many people go for it.
I know.
So
That's why-
we're in a dilemma.
We're in a
say,
dilemma.
oh, that
And do we
would
have
be
any more
a-
questions
Any more
for the
questions?
Assemblyman?
Yeah.
Any more questions from the audience?
You want to talk to me in the back? I have no problem. Yes.
I'm just saying, in general, overall, is the goal for the assembly and your respective candidates that are running for re-election and elections, to basically just, at this point, obviously want to build upon successes, hopefully, to break the supermajority in Albany.
That's a goal. All we need is flip 1 Senate seat and about 3, maybe 4 of the Assembly. That's all we need.
That's all you need.
So that's why it's important to have Steve Chang as one
They're
of
all
them.
doable.
Another one is doable up in Queens. So if we get one or the other, maybe it's hard. That's Grenardis. It's going to be very hard. Grenardis is going to be very hard. If you can get Vito LaBelle to help out, then it's great. He's running. All we need is 1. So let's concentrate on that.
Joins retirement.
Okay? Toby Stravinsky's up there. My Yatin Chu used to be my communication director, is running against her, Toby Stravinsky. So that's another Senate seat. I'd like to see that flip. Grenardis with Vito LaBelle is going to be harder because you got Park Slope, you got Kensington. Those are hardcore Dems, liberal Dems. But I hope there's enough people who will flip once they get too angry about the migration. Maybe,
Right.
you know.
Hopefully. I mean,
So-
look, we did flip a Bronx seat.
Yeah, Bronx, which is a fantastic. That's like
So
Yeah.
there's
a
hope.
gift.
There's three,
There's glimmers of
there's
hope.
about 5 congressional
Malta, yes.
seats in play
Right.
that can be
Yes.
flipped.
Yeah,
in Bronx.
Realistically.
yeah.
I'm
So,
not talking
and
pie in
remember-
the sky, realistically.
We got Benjamin Lieberman, who's running for judge in Brooklyn, this part of Brooklyn, southern part of Brooklyn. We have to make sure that he gets voted too.
Yep.
The only Republican judge, as far as I know.
Uh-huh.
So he's against Patel, who is a counsel for a board of election.
Huh?
So we got to make sure that
We need to get rid of this appointing judges, Jazz, and have all of the judges get elected.
Why don't we have? I don't see enough Republican judges candidates to come.
Yeah, they
up.
never do, because I'm in those committees and as a district leader.
They all come as a Democrat.
They're all Democrats. They somehow always want the Republican line. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I guess the communist way, they
Staten Island does
have no
that too.
choice. They're
Staten
on
Island
every
does that
party
too.
label.
No.
They
And,
cross.
yeah, cross endorse. I never vote for them. I
Right.
hear them, they all give their nice bios and all that, and they say, I'm like, yeah, okay, I know exactly what you're gonna be doing. I said, no, thank you. I never vote for them. They keep,
Right.
the Wilson Pakula thing is disgusting.
No, I don't agree with that. Like you said, I don't agree with that. You're supposed to be party, primaries is the best way.
Exactly.
The one who gives out the best message to the people should win, because they have a hard time winning against a Democrat. So let the best messenger win.
I was just looking for his website.
Stephen Chang?
Stephen, yes.
Stephen for NY?
Yeah, I haven't found it.
Haven't found it? All right, we'll find it for you. Stephen Chang, C-H-A-N.
I think he's on Facebook too.
Oh, just Chang, no, Chan. not-
C-H-A-N.
Okay, okay.
C-H-A-N, yes. So on that note, everyone, I want to thank everyone for coming to the Brooklyn Tea Party meeting.
Thank you. This is lunch, this is your regular, or is it supposed to be much bigger than this?
So we
Summertime is a little slow.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone's going away.
Would
So-
you, everybody be opposed to having, because they put their emails down, would you be opposed to getting something from,
Email's okay.
email for Chang? Okay, you guys wouldn't mind?
No, that's fine.
Okay, so you can do that.
Yeah, we could, so Lester, if you could